2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 posters.
Oh, this one's gonna be a hard one for me. 1, 2. That was a struggle.
Well, I'm proud of you. You did good. I still.
Not a lot of people can. Now just imagine someone watching this at home just like,
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
go like this. Just.
It doesn't work.
I know my fingers aren't longer than other people's because most people can do this.
Yeah. Look, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. I just can't. I can't. It doesn't work. My hands are just.
This at least. I won't snap in the weirdest way possible. I was like 9 or 10, and I was one of those kids that on the weekends, you were allowed to watch TV when you went to bed, and I would put on Disney Channel, just because it was like the only channel I knew that would be playing something that I liked, like 24/7.
Right.
Except for when I got up in the morning, when it would be playing like little kid shows, and that old show, Secret Agent Oso. It's like, I'm gonna teach you how to snap. I'm like, really? I'm listening.
Do you know how I learned how to snap?
Huh?
I watched other people snap, and then I stayed up till like 2 o'clock one night just practicing and practicing until it finally worked.
Yeah, I did. I did that all day after I saw the Oso thing. As I'm lying down to go to bed, I'm like, I did it.
Yes, exactly. The same thing with blowing a bubble, because I asked my mom to teach me how to blow a bubble with gum, and then she just like, we're at church, no. And so I spent the entire service trying to blow a bubble until it finally worked.
I still can't whistle. That's the best I can do. I can make the sound of a nuclear bomb dropping. Did I ever tell you the story of the time I went into an Apple store at Polaris, and one of the workers went, he whistled the whistle thing from Hunger Games, and then went, and all the other workers did it as well.
Oh, really? You never told me that. That's amazing.
I just looked around. It was like right after Catching Fire came out. I was like, all right, okay, this. Okay.
You did a thing. Proud. You did a good thing. Amazing. Blurb.
What?
I said blurb.
Blarg.
Blurb.
Like, did you watch Rooster Teeth last night?
I fell asleep.
Because Barbara from Rooster Teeth, she can do a frown that goes off her chin. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up on my phone. I'll see if I can point it at the camera.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look
Bless you. Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, it just happens every morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I sneeze sometimes.
Huh, so I guess, is that supposed to be what young Barbara looked like? By the way.
Aww. I see it.
I'm pretty.
You're so beautiful.
I'm not Buddha. You can barely see it.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're all gonna get banned now. This is great. Okay. Hey, raise the roof, even though the roof is up.
I'm gonna raise the roof like it's my child, but you can't even raise a single shingle on it. It's from Eminem. From an Eminem song. He doesn't say like my child. He just goes he'll raise the roof like it's his daughter's. You can't even raise a single shingle on it.
My ceiling, sorry.
Give me a second. I will refuse to get it. I touched the floor really, but alright. I'm in the basement.
See, look, my head can touch the ceiling.
Boop. Okay, so we're gonna have deep conversations about these cards that I'm gonna pull out. Right?
Got it. I'm cool with it.
You get $1 million, but whenever someone compliments you, everyone on Earth gets superpowers except you.
Well, I go with that because no one ever compliments me.
So, like, what happens in between the compliments, though? Does everyone lose their powers? Do they get one more power?
Right, that's a good question, actually.
Well, I think once everyone else gets superpowers, they'll just think you're,
But then they'll stop complimenting me.
Exactly.
Because I'm lame.
Exactly. That's your power, though.
Right.
You'd be special. You'd be special. Everyone else would have superpowers. Everyone else would have superpowers. You'd have nothing. You'd be special.
I would be. I would take that. I think I would take that one.
I would take that. They actually they wouldn't use this one for the show, but I remember them bringing this up on the podcast. And it was like, well, yeah. Gus, the guy who likes to be introverted, he's just like, well, you'd be special. You'd be the only one without superpowers, so I'd take it.
Yeah. I think it's totally worth it.
Me too. Though I would love to have superpowers. Being the one guy without superpowers is still pretty cool.
That would be your superpower. That's so awesome.
And if no one will ever believe you. Tell me that I believe you.
Is that a phone?
I'm just gonna wait this one out.
Okay. Sounds like Aquaman's call for the. It stopped ringing. Okay.
Yeah. Normally, Avery will pick it up and turn it off.
Oh, it's over there now.
So I could have gotten that.
It's on the time.
Alright.
Didn't like it. It's good.
$1 million, but whenever it's cold out, the laws of gravity no longer apply to you.
Dude, that would be awesome, because then I could just, go up and see the clouds and the snow, but then the problem would be that I'd go into outer space and probably die.
I mean, if the laws of gravity no longer apply to you, there's no law that says when there's no gravity, you just keep going up.
That's true.
You can,
Right, swim around in the snow.
because there's still air. You can push yourself.
Yeah, that would actually be really cool, because... So I think I would definitely take that $1 million. That sounds like a, pro to me.
Yeah.
Because I
Definitely.
love the sky, and I love at once would be amazing. Yes.
But speaking of laws of gravity, what going with this? I was just trying to change the subject to superheroes for some reason. Speaking of laws of
But But would you take it?
Yeah, definitely.
Seems like a
Definitely.
good deal to me.
I could
But
be
the question
Superman.
is, like, what counts as cold outside, you know? Like,
However you perceive it cold. If you perceive
Okay.
that it's cold, it's cold.
alright.
But like, you could be Superman, but only in the winter months.
Right, just go flying through the sky in December.
What about $1 million but sneeze? You get teleported to a random location.
Oh, God.
It would be inconvenient in some ways, but super convenient in others. Like if you wanted to rob a bank, you get like a crew together, you get all the supplies. It's like, all right, I'm out of here. And they get there. The police gets. They get to the vault. There's nothing in there. Like it was gazoon tight. Totally
But, like,
stole that from the show,
Okay,
but all right.
how inappropriate am I allowed to get here?
As inappropriate as you'd like.
Okay, because, like, what if you're in the middle of something very inappropriate, and you're having, like, a great time, exactly, just like that, and you sneeze?
Hello.
Then you might teleport with someone else.
Or would you just be alone and, like, naked in a random location?
With a lion, just like. What's that?
Exactly,
You're rubbing leaves on your nose, trying to get yourself to sneeze.
Hello.
right?
Like, anyone but here?
And the question is, how would you get home? Is it like when you sneeze, you teleport back to the location you were?
Well, I'd assume it's a random teleport every time, but I'd assume that you rack up so many like frequent flyer points that you got platinum, and it's
You can just go wherever.
yeah, you can get like a first class ticket for free and all that.
Yeah. Alright.
The superpower,
Possibly be flying home.
the superhero no one wants.
Exactly. But that would be completely inconvenient. But at the same time, you're in a really awkward situation, or like you have a test or something, you could just sneeze and go to like Hawaii and just be like,
Yeah,
bye.
Wouldn't they just count you as absent?
Yeah, I can.
Probably,
You're just skipping school though.
You see that, Helly?
I mean, you got to deal with the
But
test
you
at some
can't
point.
control it,
But
you
you,
can't control your
This way
sneezes.
with guns.
So it gives you more time to study at the very least.
Think. Or is-
but how
Well,
do you get like a
imagine
doctor's
having
note and you bring it in? You're like, yeah, I have a condition.
If I sneeze, then I disappear. But like, imagine having a cold, and you're just going from one place to
You see
another
that?
constantly.
It's like you sneeze once. You're in Misha Collins' house. You're like, yes, no.
Exactly. Oh, that I would hate that so much.
Like you're in the center of his living room and he's just like,
If it comes back around,
you're like, yes.
it won't happen.
Damn it.
And then you're in Jensen.
Survive with Gatling gun.
And now you have
There somewhere, I'm good. But,
you're just sneezing, visiting all the celebrities.
multiple times, you know? Like the people that sneeze like,
I've done that before though. It's like
they'd just be bouncing from place to place with like no recollection of where they're going.
when you sneeze twice in a row. For me, it's like a chew and then like closed, and it's just like.
Right.
So you'd never know.
This way.
The top of the Eiffel Tower, like on the needle, like just hanging on, like just hug. Again,
Sneeze.
and then you're at the top of the Empire State Building, just like, how is this any better?
But the question would be like, would you
UFO,
teleport to the
missile
same
launcher.
elevation, or could you go like up and down.
Imagine if you sneezed. You could probably go up and down. Like, you can clearly see yourself in the background of the shot, too. You're watching the movie, it's like... Just play along. Because it's a movie that you're...
Wedding
We're out.
day.
Well, at that point, hopefully you'd have a phone on. You're like, listen, I'll be back sometime around tomorrow, I hope. Hopefully it's rescheduled until tomorrow. I'll...
Oh,
Right, that would be so
run.
awful.
Speaking of weddings, imagine you get $1 million, but whenever you want to walk, you have to run. So one of the scenarios that came up was, imagine if you had to walk your daughter down the aisle. This is a guy thing. It's like be around aisle 4.
We need some.
All right,
Right.
okay.
Huh?
Just booking it.
He killed him.
Oh my god.
But imagine if you made like a bowl of ramen noodles
Get some more
and you're out.